Okay, welcome back. My name is Amelia. In the last video, we went through creating our web hosting account with HostGator. So we registered a domain name and we also set up a web hosting account. So by now you should have a welcome email from HostGator in your email inbox. If not, just make sure that you check your spam folder as well. If you still haven't seen anything, maybe give them a bit of a bell and say, look, hey, created my account, haven't received anything. Need some of my details, please. Okay, but you should have it. So in your email there will be a link to your control panel, and it will start with a HTTPS URL. So if you click on that, it will take you to something fairly similar to this. So it's called cPanel, and this is where we can log into our web hosting account to start setting up a website for ourselves. So enter in the username, so I've got Amelia B, and enter in your password and click login. And it's just going to check that everything's good, and we're going to get redirected to what's called the control panel or cPanel, and this is just a lot of different options, and we're not going to go through all of these options, but just to let you know there's a whole heap of options here with regards to managing, creating, etc., a website or a web server. A lot of these things you're not going to use, so please don't feel that, oh my gosh, I've got to know about every single one of these options. You don't. Okay, so what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go through setting up a WordPress website for ourselves, and there's a couple of ways to do it. You can do it manually, which there are a few extra steps, and maybe it's something that you could look into as you get familiar with using WordPress. You can look at creating or manually installing websites, but there is a nice easy option here if you just want to get started nice and quickly. And if we scroll down to services software, there is this quick install, so it's a little clock with an arrow there. If we just click on that, it will now take us to the quick install admin area, and you'll see down the left side here we've got different types of software that we could install if we wanted to, and there's a lot that we could install. There is such a lot there. I haven't seen this side of it for ages, so a little bit surprising for me as well, but you'll see down here we've got the blog software, WordPress, and that's obviously what we're all here for and what we're looking to do. So let's use WordPress, and it's just saying what WordPress is, what kind of version it is, how big it is, and where the source of the software is. So if you clicked on that, you would go to wordpress.org, and that's where you download the software if you are having a self-hosted website. So it's not going to create you a free WordPress.com account, not at all. That's where you'll see the self-hosting WordPress version. Okay, so let's just click continue, and it's going to bring up a little set of fields that we need to fill out, and you can select the URL or the domain name that you want to add your the WordPress software to. If you've got a few domain names there, you would just select from the domain names in that drop down there, but I've only got the one, so that's fine. Now we can add a subfolder here, so you could actually leave this URL blank with nothing installed in it, or you could have your site within this subfolder of blog. So if you're looking at setting up a static website, you would just leave this particular URL folder, leave it blank, and you would put all your software or your WordPress installation in a separate folder or a subfolder. So you can do that. If all you're going to be doing is creating a WordPress website, you can just remove that. You can just have it in the main folder there, and that's absolutely fine. Okay. If you don't understand what that means, maybe just leave it as it is at the moment, and yeah, that should be fine. So the first option we've got down here is to enable auto upgrades. So this will automatically upgrade once WordPress has a version upgrade, which is going to happen fairly soon. It says 3.5.1 there. It's actually going to upgrade to 3.6 fairly soon. So checking that will let this script upgrade your site automatically or upgrade your WordPress installation. If you want to do it yourself, then uncheck it. So totally up to you. I'm going to leave mine unchecked, but it's up to you if you want to leave it checked or not. The admin email. Now the admin email is when, so if there's any notifications that WordPress needs to send to you, it needs a valid email address, and this is probably more specific for If there are comments to moderate on your site, or if someone's requesting to contact you, or if WordPress needs to notify you of something, then this is the email that they're going to use. So make sure that you enter in a valid one. So I'm just going to enter in my email address there. Now the blog title is obviously going to be the title of your new site. So I'm going to put in Amelia's blog, and the admin username. Now, just to let you know that if we didn't add anything else in after the email thing, we can click install now and go right ahead, and it will just do some default settings for us. But I'm going to add in some settings here because this admin user name is fairly important. So if we did nothing and clicked install now, it will still set up the website and it's going to give us a default username of admin. Now please, please, please do not use admin as your admin username. I know it makes sense. I know that it's probably easy to remember, but please do not. A lot of people do use this as their username, and hackers are very well aware of this. So what they will do with their particular brand of mayhem is they will search for any kind of website that has a username of admin, and they will go and try and do their brand of mayhem to you. So try not to use those common threads that hackers are looking for, okay? Try and use something a little bit more obscure to give you just that little bit of extra protection. It's not going to make your site 100% secure, but it's going to add a little bit more protection, okay? So let's add in Miss M, and add in my first name and add in my last name. Gotta love Firefox and its auto complete there. And so that's all we need to add in. And then we can click install now. You'll see this little green trail appear there with a little percentage. It really doesn't take that long. I know it's hovering, but there we go. That is all done. And you'll get a message here below saying your installation is ready. You can access it now by going here. So let's click on it and have a quick look. So that is our site. That is our new website. Hooray! So let's close that. It's then letting us know if we want to log in. We would click on this particular link. So let's click on that. And it'll take us to the WordPress login screen. Okay. And it's telling us our username and our password. Okay, so what we'll do in the next video is that we'll go ahead and log in and have a quick tour around WordPress. So make a note of your admin there, make a note of it. So copy and paste this information into a notepad, or you can just leave the screen open if you want to. It's totally up to you. So in the next video, I will go through the login area and we'll have a quick walk through what WordPress looks like once we log in. So I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.